Kính thưa quý khán thính giả, tuần qua, Mỹ Lợi có dịp tiếp xúc với ông Sam Liccardo, đương kim nghị viên thành phố San Jose, và ông là một trong 5 ứng cử viên thị trưởng thành phố San Jose năm 2014. Mỹ Lợi có cuộc phỏng vấn ngắn với ông Sam Liccardo để tìm hiểu về ông. Mời quý vị theo dõi trước bản Anh ngữ sau đây. Please tell us about yourself, your candidacy and what you hope to accomplish for the city of San Jose and for the Vietnamese community.
You know, since the day I graduated from Harvard Law School, I've been committed to public service. That's why I served as a federal prosecutor in the U.S. Attorney's Office, then later as an a deputy district attorney here in the city of San Jose. I'm committed as mayor to restoring the relationship between the Vietnamese American community and City Hall. We need to do more to rebuild the trust between the Vietnamese American community by leading a fundraising effort to build the long-awaited Vietnamese American Community Center here in San Jose, to finish the Vietnamese Heritage Garden, to ensure we have more Vietnamese-speaking city officials, police officers, emergency medical response, people in the permitting department who speak Vietnamese to ensure we can better engage with our diverse community.
How are you different from all the candidates running for mayor?
I believe to keep accountability with city government, it's important that a mayor put their commitments in writing. That's why I'm publishing a book this week about how I plan to restore safety and services here in the city of San Jose, and why I have put black ink to white paper in setting forth a series of commitments to the Vietnamese American community about how we are going to rebuild our relationship trust with the Vietnamese American community. Starting, of course, with the Vietnamese American Community Center, but in every way in which we engage with the community, with the small business people, with many of those who need city services, from emergency medical response to police, we're going to do a better job of reaching out, and I've set forward my commitments in writing.
What is your view on gambling, casinos, and their impact on the Vietnamese community? Would you accept contribution from casino?
No, I will not accept any contributions from casinos, directly or indirectly. I have made it a commitment of mine to halt the growth of card clubs and casinos in the city of San Jose. Gambling destroys families, it destroys communities. And I know that better than anyone as a former criminal prosecutor. That's why I led the effort to oppose the card club's efforts to expand in a 2012 ballot measure. We were successful working with the Vietnamese American community in opposing the growth of casinos in San Jose. And as mayor, I'm going to hold the line against any growth of casinos in San Jose.
Can you please elaborate about your plan regarding authoring a resolution of not welcoming communist delegation to San Jose? How is your plan different from Vice Mayor Madison Nguyen, who is also running for mayor?
I have put black ink to white paper in making it clear that I will not accept any delegations from Communist Vietnam to City Hall. There will be no relationship with a communist government in Vietnam, and I will not travel there. Unlike Vice Mayor Nguyen, I don't have to wait for word from State Department. I don't need to check in with some other government. The city of San Jose can take a very clear position for freedom and democracy in cutting off any relationships with the Communist Vietnam.
If you can go back in time, is there anything that you would do differently? How do you see the 92 signature submitted by Henry Lee now?
I recognize that throughout the entire time in which we were debating this Little Saigon controversy, I was listening to the wrong people. I listened to people who were elected who I believed represented the will of the Vietnamese American community, and I was wrong. And when I heard Henry Lee come forward with those 92 signatures, and he said that they had collected those signatures legitimately, I believed him, and I was wrong. They hadn't collected them legitimately. And within 24 hours of learning the truth, I publicly said that I denounced those signatures and I recognized that they were fraudulent. And as a result of learning that I had been relying on the wrong voices and listening to the wrong voices, I crafted a compromise to help the groups come together and end the hunger strike. I drafted the compromise document that was ultimately signed by Lee Tong, by Mayor Chuck Reed, and myself and others to enable us to end the hunger strike and begin the healing process, starting with a sign that would declare on Story Road the start of Little Saigon. And I'm very proud of my work in bringing healing and compromise to the community.
Give us a summary of why the Vietnamese community should vote for you.
I know as a Harvard-trained lawyer how important it is to put commitments in writing, black ink on white paper. I've made a series of commitments to the Vietnamese American community about how we can restore the relationship between City Hall and the Vietnamese American community here in San Jose. And those commitments, everything from ensuring that we have more Vietnamese speakers at City Hall and on the police department, and how we're going to better engage with small businesses and immigrant-led businesses in this city, and how we're going to ensure that I can fundraise to build a Vietnamese American Community Center. Those commitments are in writing, and people will be able to hold me accountable, and that's the kind of government we need here in San Jose.
Thank you very much, Sam Liccardo.
Thank you.